This was one of the most maddening interviews of this election cycle. JD Vance handled it beautifully, but it was still crazy. Here it is.
There's got to be some element of truth here. And of course, President Trump was actually in Aurora, Colorado, talking to people on the ground. And what we're hearing, of course, Martha, is that people are terrified by what has happened with some of these Venezuelan gangs.
Senator Vance, I'm going to stop you because I know exactly what happened.
Martha.
I'm going to stop you. The incidents were limited to a handful of apartment complexes, and the mayor said our dedicated police officers have acted on those concerns. A handful of problems.
Only, Martha, do you hear yourself? Only a handful of apartment complexes in America were taken over by Venezuelan gangs, and Donald Trump is the problem and not Kamala Harris's open border. Americans are so fed up with what's going on, and they have every right to be. And I really find this exchange, Martha, sort of interesting because you seem to be more focused with nitpicking everything that Donald Trump has said rather than acknowledging that apartment complexes in the United States of America are being taken over by violent gangs. I worry so much more about that problem than anything else here. We've got to get American communities in a safe space again. And unfortunately, when you let people in by the millions, most of whom are unvetted, most of whom you don't know who they really are, you're going to have problems like this. Kamala Harris, 94 executive orders that undid Donald Trump's successful border policies. We knew this stuff would happen. They bragged about opening the border, and now we have the consequences, and we're living with it. We can do so much better, but frankly, we're not going to do better, Martha, unless Donald Trump calls this stuff out. I'm glad that he did.
Okay, let's just end that with they did not invade or take over the city, as Donald Trump said.
JD Vance had the perfect response. Do you hear yourself? Oh, only a couple apartment complexes got taken over. What if, guys, what if a Republican went up today and they said, oh, guys, only a few school shootings happen every year? They would be crucified, and rightfully so, frankly, because when something awful happens, the correct response is not to say that it only happens sometimes. The Holocaust, guys, it only happened one time. It was once. We don't need to, it's not that big of a deal. No. You had gangs from foreign countries taking over apartments in the United States of America. I mean, JD Vance said it perfectly. It's a big deal. The fundamental thing, though, that is so frustrating about the media who parade around as real news and objective journalists is that their default setting is to defend Kamala Harris. It isn't to ask questions, be skeptical, try to find the truth. The default is to defend Kamala Harris and to attack Donald Trump. And we know this, so this isn't like surprising, but what is surprising, and frankly, I'll never not be surprised about this, especially when you see videos like this, is that they're literally looking you in the face and they are telling you, I am corrupt. I know that you know I'm corrupt, but I'm still going to look at you in the face and I'm going to say I'm an objective journalist. That is what is so shocking, is that girl can parade and she acts so convincingly like, I'm a good journalist, I'm objective, when at the same time she knows that you know that she's completely corrupt. It's pathetic, but luckily JD Vance handled it like a beast and completely exposed her. Did you guys have the opportunity to see Am I Racist in theaters? Well, if you didn't, you can go to my link in the description below and get 35% off Daily Wire Plus because, yes, it is going on to Daily Wire Plus next week. Use that link in the description. You'll support my channel and use code AIR, which stands for Am I Racist, and you'll get 35% off as well as all the amazing stuff that comes with Daily Wire Plus. Again, click that link and use that code to support my channel and join the conservative movement. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please go down below, comment, like, and subscribe, and watch another video.